Hello. Another, whatever, fuck all this shit, intro stuff. Fucking tired. Fucking kind of sick a little bit. You know, my girlfriend's sick. Spent some time together, so I'm feeling good, and will probably be coughing and clearing my throat 10 million times as I'm making this fucking video, but whatever. I'm gonna continue to do that anyways. So, what's bugging me today? Right? Because, you know what the thing is? It's not that something needs to be bugging me for me to start talking. It's like, listen, what would I like to talk about and how would I like to express myself and go about fucking speech? Alright? Today, well, you know what happened this morning? Something interesting happened or whatever. I feel like shit. Like, Jesus. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't want to be all elevated right now. I feel fucking awful. But, you know, like I had a video on TikTok that I fucking had when it comes to reaction channels or something, and I was cussing this fucking guy out, and then the shit got taken down. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this pussy ass fucking algorithm, video guidelines, horseshit, whatever the fuck thing is. It's like I was calling somebody out for fucking stealing content, you know, pretty much these reaction channels. You fucking useless sacks of fucking shit. You fuckity fucks. I fucking hate reaction channels, and I'm gonna upload this shit too. Fuck you fucking faggots for fucking taking content, sitting there on the fucking left side of the screen or the right side of the screen, and reacting and adding literally zero content and fucking substance to the video on the fucking right or left. Fuck you people. I fucking can't stand reaction channels, and stupid ass faggot pussy fucking TikTok took my shit down saying it's harassment or fucking bullying. It's not. Ugh. Oh yeah, so good. Excuse me. Anyways, it's like TikTok took my fucking video down. It's like, it's not fucking harassment. I'm like, so here's the thing about TikTok that pisses me off. It's like, I literally was scrolling through a couple videos this morning and saw just African women titties on the fucking screen, but me calling some fucking reaction piece of shit channel out gets taken down for harassment and bullying. I'm like, there's fucking nudity and shit on the fucking whatever the fuck, all right? And that gets to stay up, but whatever I'm saying about some piece of shit reaction channel fucker, that gets taken down. I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? I don't know, whatever. You know what? I don't have a problem with anything, to be honest. I don't have a problem with, like, I think free speech is free speech. I think, like, you should be able to post whatever the fuck you want and not have a problem. But, like, I don't know. I'm just like, you fucking faggots. Like, fuck you. Fuck you, you fucking pussy ass bitches. Like, I don't understand. I'm like, if I had a platform, anybody could say any goddamn thing. It's, oh, this could be distressing to the... Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Get the fuck off of social media if you're going to be in distress because somebody has an opinion about whatever the fuck you might be doing. Like, you know, my comment section's open. You can say whatever the fuck you want to me. You can be as harassing and as awful as possible and tell me to die and kill my... whatever the fuck. You should be able to say whatever the fuck you want. Fuck this pussy ass fucking censorship fucking nonsense. Ugh. Like, I can't stand it. Oh god, I sound like shit. I hate it. Oh boy. Alright, hold on. Oh god. Not good. Anyways, I'm gonna try to be nice to myself. Try not to freak out or something. I'm having a hard time. It's like, I don't want to, you know, get all elevated. I'm like, my throat's very scratchy, and it's just, Jesus. You know, great content, right? I'm gonna try to power through as best I can or something. Drink lots of water today. Well, I don't know. It's just like I hate reaction channels. Like I hate these people. Like if you're if you're a reaction channel, like add some type of commentary or something. Like you're not adding to the video by just sitting there laughing or just oh yeah. Like, you don't even nothing. Like you're just shaking your head in agreeance or this. Like it's just nothing. You're not adding anything. Like you're content jacking, in my opinion. Like you are scum of the fucking earth for fucking doing that. You know, I hate reaction channels with all my goddamn heart. All right, but this isn't. Listen, I'm not here to be Mr. Spread Awareness about whatever, man. It's like I had a fucking video about it, and I fucking made that, and I'm not the reaction channel justice fucking person now that's gonna make all these channels go down or something or shame them. I'm like, I made one fucking video, but the fact that got taken down, I'm like, fuck these people. You know, my girlfriend brought up a great fucking point. It's like TikTok wants to have these kind of people on here, these reaction channels and stuff, because it brings fucking viewership to their platform. And if I'm talking shit about that fucking things and trying to shame that stuff, that takes away views from the platform. Well, fuck you, TikTok. Suck a fucking dick. You know, whatever. I'm just using these platforms because I'm using them. I'm not big enough to the point where I can fucking make my own website. It's like, well, make your own website and try to get traction. I'm like, there's no way to get traction without going on these fucking platforms where people are actually at. You know, unfortunately, that's the YouTube algorithm. Unfortunately, that's the fucking community guidelines. Unfortunately, that's the TikTok algorithm and community guidelines. That's what the fuck it is, you know. And there's rules you got to follow. It's a company. They have the ability to fucking take you off the platform or not take you off the platform, you know. And I have to submit to that if I'm going to use their shit. I'm just like, but it's all faggot shit. You know, censorship and all this fucking whatever the fuck, cancel culture, everybody likes to fucking talk about it all the goddamn time. But yeah, it's literally just pussy ass shit. Freedom of speech is fucking dying, you know, is what it fucking feels like. You know what the thing is though? I'm not freedom fighter. I'm not Mr. any of these things, okay? I'm just like, and I'm not Mr. Revolutionary. I'm not Mr. trying to make cancel culture go away or something. It's like I'm spouting out my frustrations. I'm not here to spread awareness. I'm not here to do any of these dumb motivational horseshit fucking things. Okay? Fuck all that dumb shit. All right? I'm spouting out my fucking things, and I'm like, fuck those people and fuck this fucking nonsense. I think it's bullshit. You know, whatever. I'm gonna say my piece and I'm gonna move on. If this fucking video gets taken down too, cool. Whatever. You know? I'm very harsh, but I'm not even harsh. I'm just saying what the fuck I feel. Like, I just feel like I'm being honest, you know, but whatever. That can be taken in all different kinds of ways and lights. So I'm just like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. Fuck you. Just pisses me off, you know, for real. Yeah, I'm just, like, oh, okay, cool, that got taken down. I'm gonna re-upload it. I don't give a shit. Like, fuck you people. Like, fuck you people. Fuck you, TikTok. You know, eat shit and fucking die. This is harassment. I'm like, what piece of shit pussy fuck decided to flag my video, you know, and get it taken down because I'm calling out this piece of shit for reacting and stealing content? You know, like, get the fuck out of here. I'm glad YouTube kept it up. That's the most important thing. YouTube kept it up. But I'm just like, oh, okay, you know what? Fuck you, TikTok. You know, and a lot of people agree. I'm like, reaction channels are fucking cancer. Legitimately. They are literally cancer to the fucking community. They're just fucking awful goddamn people. Alright, they add literally nothing. They're just taking content and getting views and clicks and all this. Like, I just hate them. Whatever, I'm done talking about it. You know, it's just fuck them. Just fuck them. Just, it's very upsetting or something. I guess, but I don't know. I'm not super upset about it. I'm like, yeah, fucking course, whatever. Just is what it is, you know. And I'm starting to realize that about a lot of goddamn things. It just is what it is. Nothing I can really fucking do about it. Oh, I'm tired, man. Just tired. Oh God. Oh, yeah. Oh. I hate the taste of just the fucking germs and the fucking sickness inside of my throat. It's just so fucking disgusting. I hate it. I hate being sick. Well, you know, I'm not blaming my girlfriend. I even said that to her this morning. It's just like, no. She told me she was sick, and I wanted to see her anyways. You know, I'm just like, oh, well, it is what it is. And I'm just like, yeah. It's not fucking COVID. It's just the fucking bullshit flu. I don't know. COVID's fucking whatever at this point. I don't know. I'm like, what's the mood I'm in, to be honest? And then, you know what? Like, I do have to address this. I'm like me and my girlfriend or whatever, we were talking this morning again, and this is a hard part about communication. Like, you know, and it's very difficult, actually. So, for example, it's like when me and her are arguing, or me and her are having a discussion about something, you know, we both have this problem. It's like, it's real easy for me to listen to my girlfriend when she's talking about not me and frustration she has with me. And when she starts talking about me, I'm like, I can't fucking listen, you know, and vice versa. That's what I mean. So this morning, it's like, she like generalized my videos and like just misunderstood whatever it is that I was trying to say. It just made me upset. You know, I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why? Like, you didn't get what I was trying to fucking say here? You know, like, that was the feeling. I got very defensive. And I'm like, she explained it. She's just like, yeah, like, when she feels attacked, she feels like she can't listen. You know? And I had a video on my TikTok or whatever that was called Getting Away from the Idea of Growth. And then she thought I didn't really even explain it. And I'm like, or why I'm trying to get away from the idea of growth. I'm like, I did explain it. It's literally right in there. And it was very telling what happened this morning. I'm like, yeah, so this is what happens. It's like sometimes when you feel attacked, you can't listen to me. And it's the same thing. Like when I feel attacked or I feel like she's bringing up frustration she has with me, I feel like I can't listen. You know, and I'm like, I don't know. I even think about that still, and I'll be completely honest. Like, I'm like, that definitely has happened, but there's been some moments where I'm like, whenever she's talking to me or expressing her frustrations with me, I don't know, there's some feelings of like, I can't listen. Like, I do, and I'm like, no, what the fuck are you talking about or something? And I just want to fucking stop her and cut her off, and I constantly interrupt her because I'm like, no, what the fuck is that point that you're making? Like, I don't want you to go off of a point that isn't even something that I said, or that's not even what I meant or something. It's hard. It's very hard to listen to somebody else's feelings, you know, like, because you just want to stop them and you want to be like, well, fuck how you feel. Like, I don't care how you feel. What's actually going on? And it's very hard to validate the other person's feelings. And we do this so much to each other, like all the fucking time. Like, we're constantly like, oh yeah, okay, this is how you feel. Well, that's not actually what's going on. Fuck how you feel. You know, we're both doing that to each other. We're both constantly doing that to each other. And it's hard. It's like, I don't know. Like, I to be honest, like, I'm still stuck in that. I'm still really, really stuck in that. I'm like, no, fuck how you feel. You know, and to be honest, like, fuck how I feel. You know, she wants to try to listen to whatever I'm feeling, but at the end of the day, I'm like, what actually happened? Like, I do want to go there, but that reminds me, she even brought up this polyamorous video that she watched a long time ago, like saying, pretty much fuck your feelings, and then I'm in there right now, I'm like, yeah, fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. And even when I think about it, when I'm fucking, like, in those modes of, well, this is how I feel, like, I don't even want that to be validated. I guess, like, I want to be listened to, but I think about why I want to be listened to. I just want to put her, like, I not even put her down. It's just like, I just want to, well, this is how I feel. And then I'm trying to one-up her or something. Or I'm trying to, well, like, okay, like, well, if that's not actually what happened, I don't care. This is what I felt. And I'm like, oh, God, like, okay, here's the thing. I understand what it is, though. I still want to be able to say, this is what I felt. And she can try to say, well, that's not what actually happened. I'm like, regardless, I don't care what you think actually happened. This is what I felt from the fucking feeling. And this is what she's trying to explain to me, but whatever, even the way I am right now, I'm extremely defensive. Unbelievably defensive. And I want to shit on whatever the fuck she was saying. Abso-fucking-lutely. I want to take it, I want to throw it out the fucking window, I want to say, fuck that fucking shit. You know? But whenever it comes to my feelings, I want them to be validated. You know, it's very hypocritical. Like, that's the whole fucking feeling. And I'm like, no, I don't fuck your feelings. Fuck your feelings. But listen to mine, though. I'm like, yeah, is that what I'm doing? Like, this is usually another thing and another strategy that I feel like I do when we're arguing or something. I use these fucking methods of operation to fucking one up or sound good or something, fucking some shit, defensiveness. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Today's not going to be fun. Today's not going to be fun at all. Jesus. I'm weak. No, my head's heavy. Throat hurts. I'm over here talking about all this shit kind of passionately, and I'm like, oh, God. I just want to look at my route, just see how fucked it is or something. Yeah, I'm just hanging out for a second, whatever. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, right. Alright, anyways. Back to this. Anyways, I don't know, like, even last night, I didn't like her. I didn't like my girlfriend. I didn't like what she was doing. And here's the other thing. You know what? This is how I used to rant and get things off of my chest instead of being so wrapped up in YouTube short mode. I'm like, oh, this is not good. Good. Fuck it. You know what? This is a video just to upload in long form, and like there's some snippets I'm going to take out and be like, oh, that's a good short or something. But at the end of the day, I kind of just want to say everything that I'm feeling without worrying about that. You know, and I keep trying to say this to myself, and I keep trying to reinforce that fucking point. But, you know, something happened yesterday. It's like I didn't like her. Oh, yeah, right. Mistrust. So I don't really talk about my relationship, but, like, fuck it. Like, I kind of want to get this off my chest finally or something to some degree. You know, I have a big mistrust for my girlfriend. And here's the thing about our relationship or something. It's like, I'm not monogamous, right, or whatever, and she wants to be exclusive with me. Like, she wants me to be exclusive with her. Like, all this kind of shit and whatever. And then, you know, there was a miscommunication in the beginning of our relationship. And, you know, like I said that I'm not looking for anything serious and you're not the only one in the picture. And then, you know, it was a misunderstanding. And she took that as, okay, not anything serious is, oh, I just don't want to get married. You know, and, oh, you're not the only one in the picture means that I'm sifting through, you know, several girls and, you know, dating multiple girls and getting to a point where I'm going to pick one. You know, but there was never this point where she understood that I wanted to date multiple women at the same time and like all of them at the same time, even have the possibility of loving all of them at the same time. Whatever, disclaimer, like 5 months into our relationship or something, she's already in love with me and we're already like falling in love. Like I wasn't like there, like I was feeling love towards her, but like, again, this whole topic of non-monogamy didn't come up until like after the eighth time we got together or something. And you know, she told me to go have sex with somebody else, and then I was like, oh, hell yeah, you know, like, yeah, I want to have sex with you and other women at the same time. This sounds awesome. Like, I was like, yeah, like, that's definitely what I wanted. And then she completely got heartbroken and didn't even realize, like, oh my God, is this how the fuck you are? Anyways, though, so she ended up like sleeping with somebody else, you know, and because she's like, well, okay, this guy's not going to give me what I want, and I'm going to go try to find it somewhere else. And she went and got this other dude and like was dating him and me at the same time. And I still fucking am so resentful over this shit because she just lied to me. She lied to me about it. And then, you know, even more lies came out and everything. And I just have this humongous, because I never lied to her about anything. You know, there's been moments of like, okay, I have a hard time saying the truth. And there's been moments where I haven't said something or whatever, you know, but like I never directly lied to a question that she's asked me. You know, and then that's just more resentment. There's so much resentment that I have in my relationship, and that's also why I kind of stopped talking about it. And I've also been talking about all these other things. Naturally, I have been talking about all these other things going on with me, but I stopped talking about my relationship because, you know, I was just like, fuck this shit. I was so bored with it, like talking about it, you know, because I talked about it to ad nauseum. I was so fucking done with it or whatever. But like, you know, it got to this point, whatever, where she ended up doing something and she lied to me. You know, she fucking lied to me, and I was just so fucking upset about it. I was just like, what the fuck? You fucking slept with this guy, you know, and now you're telling me about it. And then later, even later, and later on, she told me that she actually did it multiple times, you know, and it's just like, it fucked with me so bad. And then, you know, like, here's the other thing. It's like, oh, I don't want to say all this stuff. But I'm like, it's my life. Like, this is, I'm saying what's going on. It's like, she's divorced as well. You know, she ended up going back to her ex-husband a couple times as well. And then this other guy. And then lied to me about all of it. And it's just like, oh, you're putting her on blast. I'm like, listen, this is what the fuck I want to talk about. This is something that's bugging me. And I want to get it off my chest. All right, I'm trying to protect her privacy to the maximum, but this is something that directly affected me. Listen, I fucking brought up that my brother wanted me to suck his fucking dick, okay? So that is a direct fucking something, all right? But like, whatever, yes, my girlfriend is divorced, you know, and she has this ex-husband. She has 3 kids. There's a whole lot of fucking things going on with that. And it's just like, there's a lot of things that are affecting me and affecting our relationship. Again, I try to not talk about it. And I try to, you know, keep it as private as possible. And I try to focus on myself and talk about what's going on with me. But that's fucking with my life on a daily basis. Like a daily fucking basis. Like, my relationship is such a humongous part of my life. But anyways, last night though, like, I just had this humongous mistrust. But here's the thing. Then there was this other woman, all right? There was this other woman that I ended up getting with, okay, like several months ago, finally. And this other woman showed up like last year and gave me her number, you know, and we were talking back and forth and whatever, and that was causing humongous problems in the relationship that I'm in right now with my girlfriend. Like, that was a whole lot of fucked up shit. And, you know, she's gone now. Like, that whole entire situation blew up. And there's also resentment in that. Because, you know, my girlfriend sent her messages and all of these things, and it's like, again, it's just more and more resentment on top of the resentment. And then I ended up like, she also like texted this girl on my phone, you know, without me knowing. And she also lied about that. I'm like, there's been a whole lot of deception and lying and all this shit. And I'm just like, again, the resentment's building up and up and up, and the mistrust is building up and up and up. But I ended up giving her my password to my phone again. It was a while ago when this whole thing happened, you know, and I was just like, you know what? And we were even talking about this whole trust thing. It's like, well, you know, she's trying to be transparent now. She's trying to be fully transparent with me, but no matter what, there's always a mistrust. The damage has been fucking dealt, you know, and I'm always having a hard time with her now. And I'm like, oh God, like, I don't trust you. I feel like you're still sleeping with your ex-husband. You're still sleeping with this other fucking guy. Like, I feel like you're still fucking around or something in some way, or you're doing some type of fuckery, you know, and she feels like she can't even talk to me about anything anyways, most of the time, just in general. And it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Like, again, whatever. I try to give her the space, and sometimes I can't. I try to give her the space to open up to me, and sometimes I really just can't listen, and I really do shut her down. And I get to that point where I'm just like, yeah, fuck you and fuck whatever you're saying. And then she just feels like she can't even express herself. You know, and it's hard, man. And it just going back to the communication aspect, it's just like, relationships are fucked. You know, like, they're really, really fucking difficult, and it's very, very difficult to be fully transparent with one another. And you know what, like, I even said that, like, there was this one guy that left a comment on one of my videos, like, I really want to be honest with my girlfriend or whatever, but he said it's just like, you know, I was saying everything, all fucked up shit to her and everything, and it just destroyed us and our relationship. I'm like, you know what? You know, trying to find this balance of when to be honest and when not to be honest, and what's the classification of oversharing. Like, I don't know any of the answers to these questions. Like, I don't know what oversharing means. I'm like, okay, so being fully transparent means what exactly? You know, when's it all right to say something? When's it not all right to say something? Like, who knows the answer to any of these things? Nobody. It's like, there's moments to bring up honesty. There's moments to not bring up honesty. There's moments to talk about some shit. There's moments to not talk about some shit. But, trying to figure that out and find out what works is fucking ridiculously hard, and it feels like it changes. And you have to be very self-aware of the situations. You have to be very, very in tune with conversation and vibe and energy, and know when to be honest about some shit. But sometimes I don't know when to, and sometimes I'm like, do I even need to have this read on when to be honest? I'd rather be honest all the fucking time, but honesty doesn't float very well with human goddamn beings. We're very emotional creatures. We're very, in tune with all that goddamn shit, and it's very hard for us to hear direct, raw fucking honesty. And society's not built like that anyways. We're not built to be honest. We're not built to say everything that we're fucking feeling and thinking. It's all a structure. It's all a whatever, who gives a shit. It's all to make the world move in some type of direction, and you need to shut your fucking mouth and be the goddamn cog you are in the machine. That's the whole feeling that I have, and that's what I feel like the role I've been playing most of the fucking time is just I'm this cog in the big goddamn American machine, or just the world machine in general. And don't have your own opinion, and don't even fucking say half of the things that you're actually thinking. Get the fuck out of here with your honesty. It's just we're not wired to be honest. We're wired to fit in, and we're wired to survive. And lying and deception and manipulative behavior is all for survival. Because if we actually ended up saying our truth and saying who we actually are most of the time, the facade has been so great that most of everybody would be isolated from each other. And that's just the reality. It's like the facade and the way that we have culture and all of this stuff and all of this shame and everything. Nobody's being real. Nobody's being real with each other. Nobody wants to be real. Nobody even wants to get to that point. Whatever. I've said that shit before a million fucking times. And it is what it is. That's just another reality I'm trying to accept. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck was I even talking about? I was talking about my relationship. I was talking about honesty. I was talking about communication. I'm talking about the mistrust that I have for my girlfriend right now. So much resentment. It's ridiculous. And that's the other fucking problem. I'm like this whole thing about resentment and anger and all this shit, I'm like, it's all about expectations. Whatever expectations I had about a relationship, whatever expectations I had about my own principles, all of it's getting shattered. All of it, all the fucking time, every single day of my life. Every single fucking day of my life, I'm just shattering my expectations. Whatever I fucking thought before is not how it actually is. Whatever I thought a relationship was is not how it actually is. I'm like, human beings are fucked up. We're all fucked up. We're all extremely fucked up, and we're all hiding things from each other. Every single fucking day, nobody's being 100% honest about what the fuck is actually going on in their minds. Nobody is. It's too painful. It's too difficult. Trying to peel back all the layers that have been put on me, and have been put on people throughout an entire fucking life and generation is damn near impossible. When you start digging into the truth and you start trying to find out what's actually going on in reality, it's unbelievably painful. Reality is not nice. It's just reality. It's very indifferent. It's very cold. It's very uncalculated. There's just nothing. There's nothing there. Reality's reality. It's all fucked. It's all fucked. And I'm like, whatever I'm feeling right now, and then whatever me and my girlfriend are going through, I just don't even know. I just don't know the answer to a lot of shit. And I really, really love her, but at the same time, I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Do I actually? What is love? Right? Questions that I keep asking myself. I'm tired. I want to say that. I'm tired, guys. Whatever. I'm just going to say I am tired. And I think my therapist actually said something about that. It's like adulthood is just, our constant state of being tired and feeling tired and just, ugh. That's what it feels like, whatever. I don't have kids or anything, But like, you know, most people got kids and things, and they're just tired, and they're working these jobs, and they're working these long hours, and they're exhausted, stressed out, slowly killing themselves, trying to fucking raise a family in this whatever fucked upness. You know, trying to keep the peace, trying to stay together, you know, don't bring this up, don't bring that up, don't do this, don't do that. You know, this is not the family structure. We have rules and regulations and things we need to follow, and all this shit for the sake of staying together. Like, it's just, it's all fucked. You know, it's all fucked. Everybody's got their dreams and aspirations. Everybody's got their fucking ways they want to live their life. And most people build this bullshit bubble around their whatever the fuck. And, you know, I'm the Mr. Poker coming around trying to burst people's bubbles. I'm like, I'm not trying to burst anybody's bubble. Right now, I'm bursting mine. I'm bursting my reality bubble. I'm trying to find out what the fuck is going on. And I'm sick of the nonsense that I keep feeling on the surface when it comes to my life in particular. You know, like, I don't want surface level fucking interactions. It's just fucking does nothing for me. It's boring. There's no depth. There's no anything to it whatsoever. Whatever, you know what? Here's the thing. So the thing about what my girlfriend said to me, again, and even just, it just added to like that resentment that I have towards her. You know, whatever she said about like that, my videos, you know, in general, I'm just like, wow, you didn't even listen. You're just not even listening. You know, when she feels attacked or whatever, it's like, yeah, I've yelled at her before, definitely. And we've gotten in very heated arguments and everything. And I've gotten very angry and upset. And sometimes I don't even know how to control my goddamn emotions. And I just scream, you know, because this is hard. This is very hard. This is very, very hard to deal with all this stuff. You know, like, it's like when I feel like I've said something and then, I feel like it's just not even heard. It was very telling what happened this morning, and it just another conversation me and her need to have. It's like, oh yeah, that's definitely a fucking thing. You know what the thing is too. Me and her are, and I'm going to speak for myself. I'm in this constant state of feeling ungrateful for my relationship with my girlfriend and everything. But I guess I just felt it again, like how amazing me and her actually are, and how amazing it actually is what we're doing. Like, we're diving into the honesty, and we're going into so many goddamn things that would have broke up 99.9% of the fucking couples you see out here. You know, me and her have been through some fucking shit. You know, again, it's almost been like 3 years. It's been like two years, and I don't even know, like 8 months now or something. Well, that's not any amount of time. Like, shut the fuck up, people. You know, the amount of shit that me and her have dug into is decades and decades of fucking things is what it fucking feels like. And there's so much more that we don't even know and we want to unpack. You know, we're trying to stay together and blah, blah, blah. It's very difficult, yada, yada, whatever. I'm just saying that I want to say, like, I feel like we are amazing. We have a lot of amazing qualities, but it's very hard because it's like, oh, there's just so much resentment and fucking hatred towards each other because we're not living up to the expectations of whatever we thought partnership was. You know? That's what I mean. It's like, I'm disappointed in what the fuck she, like, that's the thing. I want her love and acceptance of my non-monogamy, you know? And she wants her love and acceptance of her exclusivity. You know, and it's just that's the fucking feeling that's going on, and we both want to be accepted by one another. And it's just like, oh, you simply just need to go find somebody that you're gonna be compatible with. I'm like, you know what the problem is, everybody? You're never gonna find somebody you're fully 100% compatible with, all right? You might find points of compatibility, and you might just stick with that, and you might not even talk about all the shit that might not be compatible, because fuck that, you just hide it. And I mean, couples, again, I see that are just walking around, living their fucking lives, not really talking to each other, just staying together for the sake of staying together. Fuck those people. You know, that's not success. My parents' relationship, for example, they've been married for 32 fucking years. Whoa, look at them. Prime example of a successful marriage. No, not at all. You know what my number one piece of advice I got from my dad was? Keep the peace and shut your fucking mouth. And I'm like, hey, fuck you, Dad. How about that? How about fuck that fucking shit? My fucking mom runs the household. It's been that way the whole fucking time. My dad's a fucking faggot. Like, that's what the fuck it is. I never had this male figure in my goddamn life. I just had this pussy-ass motherfucker that's just fucking doing his shit and living his life and whatever. It's like, oh, you're so ungrateful. You're so this, you're so that. I'm like, listen, this is what the fuck I've been feeling. All right? all he does is fucking pay the bills, says yes honey, and that's all he's fucking doing, trying to chase my mom's love, and he's not getting it because she doesn't even fucking subconsciously respect him. It is what it is, and that's what the fuck I grew up with. You know, that's why I feel like most men do in relationships. They just shut the fuck up. They keep the peace, and they don't want to hurt their wife's feelings or their girlfriend's feelings. They just shut the fuck up. And I'm the idiot that's opening his goddamn mouth, and I'm saying everything that I'm fucking feeling and thinking. And you know what, to be honest, like I've said this before, I'm like, it's all men's fault for being full of shit. You know, at the same time, like, listen, women are full of shit. Everybody's full of shit. Men are full of shit. Everybody's fucking full of shit. And this is my whole point. Nobody's being honest with each other. And that's what I mean. It's like, I don't want to wait for my girlfriend to be honest with me so that I'm going to be honest with her. I don't fight fire with fire. I don't do that dumb shit. Well, you're not being honest with me, so I'm not going to be honest with you. Like, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to be honest regardless if you're being a fucking deceptive piece of shit. All right? Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I want to fucking be honest. You know, and yes, that was a dig, and that's how angry I am at her for fucking lying to me. And that's the honesty. I'm not even gonna fucking hide it. I'm still super mad at her for fucking lying to me. Especially because in the beginning of our relationship, she said she didn't have time for bullshit. And I'm like, you know what? You're full of shit. Abso-fucking-lutely. You're full of fucking shit. She lied to me so much, and that's why I mean it's so hard for me to trust her. She lied to me so fucking much. I don't know. And then she expected full transparency from me, and then she wasn't even being honest with me anyways. And this is the other thing. She's had her reasons, right? She's like, well, I'm protecting myself, and I don't even want you to fucking, you don't deserve my honesty. I'm like, you know what? I hate this, but I get it at the same time. Like, here's the thing about you don't deserve my honesty. It's like, whatever. There's some people I don't talk to, and I'm not 100% honest with, or I don't open up to, or whatever the fuck. You know, like, I'm just like, hey, you're not worth it to open up to. And then that's what she felt like. She's like, listen, you're not monogamous. You want to fucking go fuck all these other bitches and even love them. Like, fuck you. Why I got to tell you what the fuck I'm doing? Like, she just was in protection mode. She was trying to say fuck off and die. I'm just like, you know what, whatever. I guess that's understandable. At the same time, fuck you. You know, like, I really feel that. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Okay, if you feel like you need to protect, like, whatever. Like, get the fuck out of here. I just don't fuck with it regardless. I'm still very, very upset. Abso-fucking-lutely. And I don't feel like I've really got that off my chest, how angry I am about that. I'm extremely fucking upset about that fucking thing. You know, I'm like, it's just like, whatever she tried to say, whatever justification she had, like, it's very hard for me to look past. Like, very, very hard. And sometimes I feel like I have, but at the same time, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't look past her justifications. I feel like her justifications are horseshit. You know? It's like, well, I'm just protected. I'm like, fuck you. Fuck you. That doesn't mean you get to be a deceptive piece of shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. This is honestly how I feel. Like, this is the feeling that I fucking have. And it's like, well, I've explained it to you, and I've tried to, I can't. Right now, I'm in that mode of fuck that. Like, I'm very angry. I feel a lot of resentment. I just feel a lot of this fucking shit. It's building up, and I want to get it off my chest. You know, I really, really want to get it off my chest. And, oh God, I'm sorry. It's just disgusting. It's just, God damn it. But yeah, it made me mad. It just makes me very upset. Very, very fucking upset. You know, like, it's just, direct lying is the worst shit ever. And you know what else? The other thing about the resentment, like, and I've said this before, it's like, I'm Mr. Non-monogamy, and I haven't even had sex fully in my head, right, with another woman. And she had sex with 2 motherfuckers. You know? She had full-blown sex with 2 other people. that just adds to the other resentment. Again, she said that she was miserable when she was doing that. She told me all of these things. You know, regardless, I understand that or whatever, but like it still doesn't take away from even that resentment. I'm like, you like want, again, whatever. She was trying to replace me. That's the other thing. That's the other resentment fucking feeling that I have towards her as well. And I feel like women in general, like they have these fucking guys on goddamn the back burner most of the time. Oh, he's just a friend, or oh, he's just a this, he's just a that, and then they end up fucking that dude, and then they end up going with them, and then they end up fucking finding replacements for that fucker as well because they don't live up to the perfect list of expectations that woman fucking has for the relationship. You know, like there's also this fucking shit, to be honest. And I also have that fucking feeling. I'm just like, yeah, she's looking like nobody's here right now. Nobody else is here for her to replace me with. So, of course, she's still with me. But as soon as that guy comes around that's going to give her everything that she wants, she's going to leave my fucking ass in 2 seconds. She's going to better deal me. You know, and that's the other feeling that I have about the women that I want to get with or whatever. It's like I keep saying to her, I don't want to replace her. You know, and after I went with that other woman, like several months ago, like, you know, I went and did my thing. And I wasn't like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to replace my girlfriend with this woman. Like, I didn't feel that whatsoever. You know, I was like, I want to see my girlfriend still. And I want to fuck this woman on the side and even like her to some degree on the side. That's what I want to do. Like, I have the ability to fucking have multiple relationships. Compartmentalize. This is what the couples counselor said, and I'm just trying to repeat the word because it sounds smart and elegant. I'm like, you know what? Fuck all that shit. I have the ability to have multiple relationships at the same time. I don't want to sound smart. All right? You know, that's another thing she doesn't really understand, and she's trying to understand, but she just can't get and can't grasp. And I'm like, all right, you know what? Eventually, like, not even eventually, you'll never understand me fully. You just can't. It's like a woman trying to explain to me what it feels like to be pregnant. I'm like, I will never fucking understand that as much as she tries to fucking say it or explain it to me. Like, I'll never get it. I'll never grasp it fully. You know, and she'll never grasp the concept that I'm able to love multiple women at the same time and want to have sex with her and other women. Like, she just doesn't get it. You know, and no matter fucking ad nauseum explanations I try to go into, it doesn't fucking matter. She doesn't get it, and sometimes doesn't even feel like she wants to get it. And then also it's just frustrating because she just can't. She's not in my mind. She doesn't have my brain. She can't fucking comprehend how that's even close to being possible. You know, I've tried to explain it to the best of my ability, but at the end of the day, it's like, it's my brain, it's my life, it's the way I am. And, you know, it is what it is. And I'm trying to just accept that this is the reality, and this is the way my mind operates. This is dumb. Like, I should not be at work right now. My face feels tight and heavy. It's just like, oh, Jesus. Wow, I just went quiet for a long time because I was just thinking about a whole lot of shit. Oh, boy. I don't know. That whole topic about non-monogamy and everything and all this shit, it's all fucked. It's so fucked. I guess maybe I don't have anything else to say right now, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it. So, until, goodbye.